Skyview with the come-from-behind victory. A monster fourth quarter led by the senior Mason Falsleff, who ends up with 26 points, 15 of the 26 in the fourth quarter, as the Bobcats score 24 points in the fourth quarter to Bonneville's 15, and the Bobcats get the victory. What a game here at Bonneville as the Bobcats escape. They were trailing most of the game, and they get the victory 61-58. And they leave this game 6-2 on the season. On the season, they will play Olympus tomorrow at home. Mason Falsleff will be our Alta Bank player of the game. Alta Bank, formerly known as Lewiston State Bank, is the sponsor of the player of the game, and the name is different, but their commitment to service and your success is the same. That's Alta Bank, and they sponsor this post-game show and the player of our game. Kason Carlson played some great minutes tonight. He finishes with 2 points, but his work came on the defensive end. He was diving for loose balls, creating jump balls. His defense was phenomenal on the night. 4 points for Tatum Neal. 3 points for Caden Penrose. 3 points for Hayden Howell. He only took one shot and he drilled it. Sam Phipps started the Bobcats off in the scoring column. He ends up with 15 points. 6 points for Bracken Schumann and 2 points for Evan Hall. And that's the scoring for the Bobcats on their big night to get the victory. So good job to the Bobcats to be 6-2. Bonneville's an aggressive team, and we know that with Coach Bollinger. He's a good coach. I really like Coach Bollinger and what he brings. But towards the game, the way that it went, Falsleff had stolen the ball twice in this game. One time he got down, and from behind, it was Jordan Sight, the 5'10 junior, just grabbed him around the shoulders and ripped him down once, and they gave him an and one because Falsleff made the layup. The second time at the end of the game when the Bobcats were making their comeback, Falsleff was just about to jump, and he grabbed him and yanked him down above his shoulders. They called a flagrant foul. Falsleff went flying into the wall, and then both teams kind of rushed the court that were around there that were on the court. Just kind of got up. Kason Carlson was ready to throw down and protect his star teammate, Mason Falsleff. But then they had to bring a sheriff in to kind of hold him off. The referees got in there. But I'll tell you what, one of the cheapest plays I've seen for a long time at the high school level, because he tackled him from behind for the second time, and that time he grabbed him above the shoulders in the head area. I think, in my opinion, he should have been ejected, but they didn't give him that. So Bobcats got the 2 free throws and the ball out. Falsleff made 1 of 2. But then it looked like it was a 2-possession game at that point by Phipps, and it looked like the Bobcats were going to go running away with it with a 4-point lead. On the other end, Sight knocks down a 3-point shot to bring the Bonneville Lakers to within 1, and then the Bobcats got the basketball. They hurried out of bounds. They passed it into Falsleff, who was fouled in the corner as the buzzer sounded. But then there was confusion. The officials weren't sure who the foul was on. They added 0.9 seconds back onto the clock, and then they changed who the foul was on. Falsleff goes to the free throw line, knocks down 2 free throws to give the Bobcats the 3-point lead, and that's where it stood, and the Bobcats won 61-58. So Coach is making his way up here. We'll take a 30-second break, and when we come back, we'll be hearing from Coach Hilliard and also Titan Saxton tonight here on our postgame show. Bobcats victorious 61-58. We'll take the 30-second break now.
Meet Alta Bank. The name is new, but the dedication to customers is a century old. With the same friendly people and legendary service, the only thing they could improve was the name. Learn more at altabank.com. Member FDIC.
Maybe not basketball. Welcome back to Bonneville High School. The Skyview Bobcats victorious 61-58, and we're joined now with Titan Saxton. And first team All-State football. How does that sound, Titan?
Feels great. Feels great. I think my coaches and my teammates always make me better, but it feels great. I'm excited about it.
I mean, we shouldn't start with football because we just saw an exciting basketball game,
yes,
but
sir.
It just came out in the Des News. You get first team All-State along with that state championship.
Yes,
that
sir.
had to feel good.
Oh, yeah. It feels great. It feels great.
All right, let's move on to basketball. Titan, you played some big minutes tonight, and I don't know if I've got you for a basket.
Yeah, I didn't score.
But defensively,
yeah.
you had to guard some of their big guys, the 6'7" guy, a few times on switches. Talk about that defensive mentality that you have, first of all.
So I know I had a role in this game, and I was just coming in. I was going to compete. I wanted to win. And I just did it for my teammates and my coaches. I trust them, and it was a fun one. I was excited getting after it.
Well, this game, they led most of the way. When did you guys ever panic in the huddles? I mean, how did you guys keep your head when you trailed most of the game?
We got down by, I think, 6 or 8, and Coach Hilliard just pulled us together and said, let's have some fun. Like, let's shake it off, smile, pat each other on the butt. Like, just get going, have some fun. That's when the buckets are going to come.
Well, I'm going to ask you, so Falsluff at the end got, I don't know what you call it, he got mugged.
Yeah.
But, I mean, how did you guys keep your composure without, like, totally going after? I mean, I saw everyone kind of huddled together, but how do you guys keep your composure and not create or make a worse problem even more worse?
Yeah, we have each other's backs. That's something our coaches always tell us. Like, if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. But it was a big time. It was big. We were down by 3. He got an and one.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't want to give any technicals or bad fouls or flagrants. So we trusted Mason to make his free throws, and we moved on.
Well, you know your role, Titan. You did awesome out there tonight.
Appreciate it.
Getting the defensive stops that you guys needed to as a team.
Yep.
And you got the victory. And you guys won in JV too. And I know you have a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
So
it was fun. It was a good time.
It seems like you guys haven't had many home games. You've got one tomorrow.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're excited about that.
I think it's the second one, if I remember. Oh, third one because of the North versus South.
Yep.
So congratulations.
Appreciate it, John.
And who do you want to give a shout out to? You got everybody listening. We track this.
I'll just give a shout out to my mom and my dad. They're always going where I play, and I love them. They're awesome.
Well, I see them at the games all the time, so it's awesome to see. And congratulations on the victory. And again, congratulations on the state championship and also first team All-State.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, take care,
John.
Titan.
Appreciate it.
Yep, take care. So that was Titan Saxton, the lockdown corner, and he took those defensive skills from the football field and brought it into the fourth quarter for you guys, Coach Hilliard. You guys went to small ball, it seemed like, and I think it really helped you out defensively. Those guys were really scrapping down there. Titan, Saxton, Carlson was in there as well.
Yeah, both those guys. They both could have been up here tonight. Kaysen and Titan helped us come up with a lot of the loose balls in the fourth quarter. I don't think that we lost many of those battles in the fourth quarter, and I think that was the difference in the game tonight.
Well, I have you outscoring them 24-15. You trailed most of the time, and like Titan just talked about, Coach, even when you trailed, you just kind of got them together and said, hey, let's just have fun, loosen up, guys.
Well, it is a game. It's meant to be fun. It gets a little stressful at times, but, we just need to get better. And I felt like we got better on the defensive end tonight when it counted down the stretch. Bonneville's a good team, and that was a good showing on our part. Defensively, we did a lot better job in the fourth quarter. First 3 quarters, I felt like we were just kind of nonchalant. We weren't really communicating on screens and giving up some easy shots, and I don't think we gave up too many easy shots in the fourth quarter. No. They made some tough shots in the fourth quarter, but
Coach,
credit to them.
I wanted to talk, too, at the start of the game, you got off to a good start, and you did that through the post. I mean, Phipps and Schumann, there's points in the second half, too, that Schumann had great position. You guys went over the top. But, talk about that post play that you guys have and that post presence. It really got you off to the good start
Well, it's
tonight.
critical. It's critical that those big guys get going early on, and Bracken is a huge dude. Sam's got some really good athletic skills, some hops. He can get up and score, and they were both able to do that a little bit in the third and fourth quarter. But they did definitely get us off to the early start, and Bonneville had to make some adjustments with that. And we figured out a few things defensively tonight and a little bit offensively. We've got a long ways to go, but. We got a fun one tomorrow.
Yeah,
we got the Titans coming.
Yeah.
I don't care what their record is. We went and watched them play against Pleasant Grove. They can shoot it. They can shoot it as well as Temp View. They can shoot as well as Corner Canyon, and so it's going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight at the Bobcat Stadium tomorrow night, and hopefully we can give our fans a treat and play some defense and knock down some shots ourselves. But I was proud of the kids tonight for gutting out a win. We could have ducked our heads a little bit and pouted a little bit, but when the chips were down, the kids kind of came together and stuck one out together tonight, and I was proud of them.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. I need to ask you one more thing off the air. So,
all right.
But congratulations on the victory, and of course, invite all of Skyview Nation to get out tomorrow to Smithfield tomorrow.
Love to have you all out there. We haven't had too many home games. We'd love to have the fans come out and support us at Skyview tomorrow. Heading into a Christmas break, it's our last home game until January 6th, and so we'd love to have all the fans out here. Shout out to the people that drove down tonight and my family for being here as well.
All right, Coach, thank you. And again, for Diana Young, our producer back in studio, Skyview gets the victory 61-58. Mason Falsliff will be our Alta Bank player of the game. We appreciate Titan Saxon spending some time on the postgame show with us as well. So for Diana Young and for myself, John Newbold, have a great evening, and we will be back on the air around 6:50 tomorrow as the Bobcats host the Olympus Titans from Skyview High School. Thanks for listening, everybody, and have a great night.
This Skyview Sports broadcast has been a presentation of Sports Talk Radio. 106.9 FM, 1390 AM, The Fan.